Hi there, I'm Chloe. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to dress up a store-bought black and glittery wreath form. So I'm going to move the camera in and focus it on just the wreath so that you can see it. And we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you how you can use some things from any craft store or the Dollar Tree and dress up one of these wreaths for Halloween. All right, the first thing we're going to do is I have heated up my glue gun, and I picked up these purple leaves right at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to pull the branches apart, the leaves off, and I'm going to space these out, just gluing them on all around our black wreath. And not only am I going to put some on the stem of the wreath, or the leaf, I'm going to also put it on the back of the leaf to make sure that it sticks and lays down. And I want them to go at like a little bit of different angles on here. But you can arrange them however you would like. And we just want to make sure that those stick right down. Some of these have more glitter on them than others, and so I try and alternate them around my wreath. Now I have my leaves all the way around my wreath. I have a little bit of a gap here, but there's no sense in using another stem of the leaves just to fill this in, because I am going to add a bow to my wreath a little later. Now, I did a tablescape with these creepy doll heads from Michaels, and my Michaels all still has them in stock. And what I did was I used a wood carving tool, but you could also use a drill to make holes in both sides of the back of the head, and then just feed a pipe cleaner through them. I'm using a black one. When you get it through the back, you want to take it and twist it a couple of times really tight like so. And then I'm going to add these around my wreath to give it a little bit of a creepy feel to it. Just feed the pipe cleaner down between the grapevines and then twist the pipe cleaners tight on the back. And you usually will be able to twist those heads the way you want. So we're going to add some of these creepy heads around. Let's add one down here towards the bottom. Sometimes black on black, it can be hard to see the pipe cleaner come through. Let's try again with a longer one. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll just twist this pipe cleaner on, and then I will attach my pipe cleaners that go through my head to this one. But I want to make sure it's really secure and doesn't bounce off as people open and close the door, because this wreath is going to go on a door. And if these don't really go the way you want them to, like this is kind of wobbling around a little more than I would like, I can just go and add a little bit of hot glue onto the back of this to make it stay where I want. So I'm going to put a little hot glue right here and glue it down to that leaf. And I'll just hold it there until it's really secure. And it's good and secure. So let's take our wreath and add one more of our doll heads right up here. Let's see if I can get that one to stick a little better just with the pipe cleaner. It's just finding the right spot under the grapevine to secure it. Yeah, there we go. This one seems to be wobbling a little more than I like too, so same thing. I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on the back of there and hold it down until it attaches securely to that leaf. I have this bittersweet branch that I've been working off of for a couple of years now, and I'm going to take a couple of the smaller sprigs off of it because I want to add a little orange to my wreath. This seemed like just the right thing. I'm going to do the same thing with these as I did with the leaves. I'm just going to glue them around. Let me turn this around so it's upright for you. And I'm just going to find some spots to tuck that in with my hot glue. This will be the last one we're going to add. I'm not sure. I'll decide that as I move along here. Then I'm going to tuck this one kind of underneath this head. I might go ahead and break this into two. I have to do is tie my bow, and I'm just going to go ahead and tie a fairly big bow for this and then give it some nice long streamers also. And if you want yours with, I mean, you can do your bow at the top, you can do your bow at the bottom, you can do the bow at the side. I'm going to put this one kind of traditional with the bow at the top. And there we have a nice big bow, and I'm going to cut myself some streamers. And we can always trim those later. And I'm just going to secure it with a black pipe cleaner. And then it will be very easy to attach it then to the wreath with the pipe cleaner. And same, just twist the back of that really tight. I'm going to shape my bow a little bit, pull those loops. And then we'll move our wreath back in here. And right here where I don't have any of the leaves is where I'm going to go ahead and attach my ribbon. And when you've twisted that on tight, you can just cut the ends of your pipe cleaner. And then the next thing I'm gonna do while I am putting my ribbon on is I'm going to turn this over. I'll have to fluff my bow again afterwards. But right here behind the bow, I want to put a loop so I can hang this from my command hook on my door. So take a pipe cleaner, feed it through there, twist it several times, and then twist it together to make your loop. And overlap those ends over top of each other. You don't want this to fall off of your door. And it didn't smash our bow too much. We're gonna pull our tails down there. And then the last thing we're going to do, a little more hot glue, and I've got this orange on here, and I'm gonna add some black spiders. So I think I will add one to the bow, same thing, just a little hot glue, and add that right on wherever you want. Now I'm gonna put mine, I think, on the orange berries so they really show up. Maybe they're kind of going at the doll heads. Same thing, you just need to hold those on until the glue sets. And I think I'll put this one right here. And just like that, we have dressed up our plain black wreath and made it into a creepy Halloween wreath. So I hope you like this project. It's something that you think about trying. You can get these black wreaths, and the doll heads and the ribbon all came from Michael's, and I just added the purple leaves, which you can probably find some leaves you like while you're there too if you don't want to stop at a Dollar Tree. I will take this out and hang it on the door and show you how good it looks. But thank you so much for watching. After I got this on my front door, I decided I didn't like those streamers, and that's the great thing about DIY is you can always change it. So I snipped off those long streamers from my bow, and my Halloween wreath is ready to greet trick-or-treaters.